This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey bitch, what is your whole deal? Hey bitch, just tell us how you feel. You wished for a sign from above. Well, here's a podcast about boy sex, fucking, dating, and love. Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat and Pat.
Hey!
It's Kitty Cat Cappuccino.
It's Pat Cappuccino, and
This is Seek Treatment, a podcast about boys, sex, fucking, dating, and love. We're live.
We're in the studio, and I want to say,
What?
cross your thoughtless heart. Only liquor anoints you.
Yes.
She's the albatross.
Yeah, and that is from the Tortured Poets Department. And we are live in the studio with LA's finest, Branon Kyle Goodman.
Hi.
How the hell are you?
I'm good.
I'm so glad to meet you. I follow you online for years.
Oh my goodness.
And you're truly voice of generation that you have an iconic voice and you're on Big Mouth, right?
I am one right now.
What is that
Yes.
like?
It's lovely. Everyone's so funny.
Do you love being in the studio like, hey?
Absolutely.
Let's
It's
take
so
it again. You
easy.
swallowed your R.
Do you wear the cans?
I do. It's my Beyonce moment.
Are
It's
you
the
one off,
process.
one on, or are you both on?
One off, one on.
That's-
Thank you for asking.
I know.
Because I want to still be able to hear
Totally.
what's going on
And
around.
I
There's
just
nothing
think
better than like, I got this.
aesthetically, Yeah. It's a great vibe to be one off, one on.
Yeah,
It really is.
I'm professional. I'm a Miranda, but I'm also here to chat and I'm here to connect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm grounded. I'm here.
I'm open to
Yes.
I'm open to the
Namaste.
world.
Open-hearted.
Yeah, namaste.
It is
of course.
namaste when you have one on, one off.
Yes.
And now you've come in hot and you've already changed my life radically because you walked in with the biggest water bottle I've ever seen in my life. And
It's an iron flask. Like it really, like you could fuck somebody up with this.
it's very medieval.
And
It's
absolutely.
like,
What is
you're ringing the town bell.
Absolutely.
Like,
What does the F stand for?
I think it's iron flask. So the F,
stands for flask.
the little degree is probably the I.
Iron.
Oh, iron, like the property.
I know.
Is it the property?
No, well, it's an element, but I don't
An
think
element.
a circle would mean
iron
that.
is Fe. Isn't that weird?
We
I don't
are.
know.
Isn't that weird? I think I'm right. Let's
You
hack
can
the
tell me
mainframe.
anything.
Now,
Oh, wow.
let me ask you. I want to confide in y'all about something because this is something I really struggle with. You know, I benefit and I experience not having a dishwasher in my apartment.
You don't have one?
No,
Well,
I do live in New York. You have to remember.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
it is like
And
that.
also sometimes
It is like
dishwashers
this.
don't- Sometimes dishwashers don't even help at the end of the day because you end up just washing it in the sink anyways.
I
'cause
do.
It's actually
Do you?
easier.
Yeah, because I don't use enough dishes
Yes.
to run the whole dishwasher.
Well, so this is what I struggle with. Water bottles.
Talk about it.
Well, when you wash them, they taste like soap.
I know.
You agree?
I don't have that experience.
Okay.
Wow, that's okay.
But you know,
am a
are you using
spirit-
hot water though?
Well, am I a spiritual being having a human experience or a human having a spiritual experience? Am I using hot water? It's impossible to say.
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll help get the soapy taste out.
I have.
Okay.
In
What's
my
that?
opinion.
What you know that?
I am HO.
You know that moment of like annoying, like existential annoyance when you like turn the hot water on. It's like I guess I'll wait a couple seconds for it to heat up.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I can't with that moment anymore.
Well, that's
takes like a
life.
minute,
That's
and
life
that's
being a
terrible.
teacher. That's you being. Life is a school.
Yes, I'm learning patience. I'm learning.
And
I'm
God is a
learning.
teacher.
Yes,
One
the
thing
god
about
of
me is
water.
And he's a DJ, and life's a dance floor. But what I was going to say is, you changed my life because you walked in with that, and then I immediately upped my game. Went to the shout out to Headgum Kitchen. I found this version.
a mason
This is
jar.
This is
It's so fancy.
2016.
Yeah.
yeah. This is, and I'm actually gonna die.
What?
What?
So I put okay.
Okay.
Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna sick.
Wait, what's going on?
I
What just
grabbed
happened?
this and I was like, I have a feeling this was used for like some flowers or something, but I'm gonna wash it out.
Yeah.
And I started chugging out of it. I just looked and there is a slimy green growth on the wall of this mason
Oh my
jar, and I've been chugging out of it. So I'm
Is that
actually gonna
mold?
need, I'm gonna need to be airlifted out.
What do you mean a slimy green? Is it moving?
Let me see.
It's just
Let's
like
see
a
it.
rotten flower.
Oh. Cross
Where
your
is it?
thoughtless
Oh,
heart.
we didn't wash it well enough.
Only
Okay.
liquor
Is it outside or
annoys you.
inside?
It's inside.
But if you don't
Yikes.
think about it,
See?
it won't affect you.
yeah.
I'm not gonna have this. I'm gonna have
And I
this.
want to be clear that I'm drinking.
This is the universe saying water sucks. You know
No,
what
but
I'm
I
saying?
actually am a water girl.
Okay.
I want to
Well-
be clear that I'm drinking Bella Hadid's non-alcoholic aperitif. She doesn't sponsor me. She wants nothing to do with me. She asked me to stop contacting her. But I
Do you guys
will.
think I need to go to the hospital? Zoom in. Richelle, do you think I need to be
I don't-
airlifted?
I think you're fine.
I live in fear.
I know. Well, you're a New Yorker.
I know.
You have to.
Are you guys people who like, if food is expired, are you done? Or are you like, it's probably fine?
Oh, done.
No, I'm
Me
like,
too.
it's probably fine.
Oh, really? No.
I think if you don't think about it, nothing affects you.
That's actually a
Okay.
beautiful way to live.
It's called
Oh, sorry.
manifesting.
You're
It's
fine,
called
baby.
manifesting.
Okay, so that is
I
gonna
love
be. Let's get a bouquet at least.
Okay, beautiful.
So that's that, and I'm gonna figure out my water situation later.
Amazon. Well, I don't want to. Well, I
It's okay.
do. You know,
It's okay.
Go
You're
on,
safe
go
here.
there.
You're wearing, not to be a brand person.
Yes.
But you're wearing on Clouds, on Monsters, I believe. Do you like them?
I just discovered them, and yeah, I do. I was running in my Nikes because I love a Nike, but my feet are flat. I have no arches.
So those, okay. So which Nikes
Speak to
were
that
you in?
experience.
Which Nikes were you? You know, I used to work at
can't
Running
tell you.
Specialty. Okay.
You worked at Nike?
I worked at Running Specialty stores for like a large chunk of my 20s.
Oh my goodness!
But-
so you would have people go on the treadmill.
I'm looking at their arches, I'm saying.
Yes.
But I will say that, you know, that On sponsors the best American distance running group right now. And based out of
Really?
Colorado. Yeah. They're American in that they have an American coach and two of their best runners are American, but they have a New Zealand person, they have a Kenyan woman, they have a woman from Spain who just left. So it's a very international
You
group.
love running.
I love the sport. I follow the sport, but I don't run very much anymore.
Okay. Did you used to run?
Yeah.
Like cross country,
Mhm.
track?
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
so
wow.
fast, it's crazy.
No, I'm not.
That's
I'm not anymore,
insane.
especially.
He thinks he's slow, but if you saw him running, you'd be like,
And
Insane. Yeah.
one time Catherine saw me running in Dublin, Ireland.
it was so chaotic.
Why was that such a moment?
It was so important because
What was going on?
a lot.
Yeah.
You were like,
What was I like stressed about?
you were in a relationship that needed to end.
Oh,
Ooh,
God,
so we were
yes.
running from that.
And you were
Yes,
running, and then,
absolutely.
well,
Yeah.
I imagine seeing your friend running and they're not listening to music or anything. You go, and you're in,
Terrifying, scary.
and they're in the city
Chills.
center. They're in the city center in a European town.
Chills.
So do you run outside or on the treadmill?
Never. Would never.
Really? Because you run in
Really?
such a you live in such a place.
I
that
like the
seems-
treadmill, but like I don't like the outside. The elements of the outside I can't control.
But
I'm
that's
a
the
New Yorker
beauty. You explore, especially where you're based.
girl. No,
And you shared with us that you used to teach at Equinox.
I did.
So what classes? I'm so curious.
Well, I was only at Equinox for 2 months because then I got big mouth, but I was there
Okay.
teaching spin class.
You said bye, bitch.
Yes,
Spin class.
spin class.
If
Because
I
I
walked
came
into
from
your
fly
cl-
bar and flywheel.
Oh wow. So I really struggle with workout class atmosphere. Like
Same.
really, if you saw a girl walk in like me who didn't know what she was doing, like would you have been nice?
Absolutely.
Yes, I feel like they welcome you.
Do they?
Well, it depends on the instructor. Some instructors get off on being mean, and
Yeah,
people
why
love
is
that. They want
that?
your instructors
Why
to be
is
mean.
that?
I don't know. People like it's like a
No, you have
dom
to be
sub
supportive,
situation.
yeah.
I was always like a nice
sure,
coach.
of
I
course.
I don't want you to feel bad in my class.
So
There
what?
was a guy at Equinox Greenwich Village
Uh-huh.
who yelled at me during a yoga class saying, "No child's pose right now." I go, "That's why I'm here."
First of all, last
guys
time
are
it was
here
a free
for the pose of
country, and anyone can do child's
He
pose.
goes,
whenever they
"Guys,
want.
guys, no child's pose right now." I'm like,
But it's crazy because like I'm paying, so I'll do what I want.
No,
I know.
Like-
I guess I do feel that like when I do go to a class, I'm like I want to know that whatever like I want to know that I've left this class working appropriately hard. So it's like if it's important to you that I don't do child's pose for me to get whatever you're trying to give me, then like okay, but there's a way to say it, and there's
There
a way to
is
be
a way.
supportive. Yeah.
I think it's always being supportive. I don't understand. I think if you enjoy people who are like yelling at you, we should talk about
yeah,
that. We should
Yeah.
talk
about
about
that.
Yeah, and also like yelling is there's such a wide breadth of like yelling. Like some yelling, it's like don't ever talk to me that way again. I'm a grown ass man.
I'm a grown-
So I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm 35 plus, sweetheart.
Babe.
But then there's a way of yelling that's actually like fun and jockey and
Sure.
like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You have to like have it. I do think being a trainer is one of those things you like have or you don't. It's a certain je ne sais quoi.
1000%. I used to hire trainers, and that was always a thing. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell immediately.
You need to have them
Really?
submit
Do you work with the
self-
trainer now?
I do work with the trainer now.
Do you
yeah.
like them?
I love them.
I think that
How would you describe their
actors-
energy?
So I have two trainers. I have a boxing trainer.
Oh,
Oh, you
hot.
bought.
I'm that girl. I have a
That feeling when you have two trainers and it
Two
shows.
trainers, absolutely. I have a boxing coach at Equinox, and he's lovely, straight guy. And I love a straight trainer because it means
Yeah.
I'm not going to fall in love.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then I do have a gay trainer who actually is down the block across the street from you, Seth. But
Oh, I know
never see
him.
Yes, he's wonderful. I never see him because he gives me my program and I do it.
He works out of Indigo, right?
Yes, that's his place.
Oh God, everyone's really like having a trainer here.
I'm not. I don't have a trainer.
Okay, don't scream at me and don't ever
Stop
talk to me. I gotta
yelling.
get I'm
Don't
a
do
grown woman.
He famously, I saw him at Branon Kyle's birthday party. Claudia used to go to that gym, and I said, "Oh, my friend goes to your gym," and he goes, "Oh, the Australian girl, she's getting pretty strong."
I love that. That's the best. I want to be the Australian girl who's getting strong.
It's
Yeah.
getting strong.
You guys, I'm scared of that.
It's terrifying.
It's,
if we're honest, I'm really
it's
concerned
getting
about that
bigger.
green
Tell me it's
slime.
not crawling out of the mason jar.
It wants to. It's
know.
so like you can't
so-
really see it.
I don't like flowers, by the way.
Talk
That's
about it. Tell us
silly.
why.
I don't like the floral smell.
You don't like a floral
I hate
smell.
when there's like a floral. We went to dinner last night and one of the desserts was quite floral.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I eating a plant?
Do you remember the
We-
moment this started? Like, can you think of a time where a flower betrayed you?
God. I do remember being I start crying. I do remember being at like there was like a plant sale in May at my school for like Mother's Day where everyone would buy like pansies for their mom.
Yeah,
I remember being overwhelmed there.
there you go. Yes, too many options.
I'm doing breath work.
Deeper, yeah, there you go.
That's your shadow self. That's your shadow self. Unpack that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, do you have a signature scent?
I love amber.
Oh, that is
Oh,
such
I
a good
love
one.
an amber
What does
or
amber smell
lavender.
like? I love lavender.
Amber smells like what? Like my candle. It's
It's like woodsy, right?
you want
Do
to smell?
you have a scent on? Let's see. Oh, that's lovely. What's that called?
Oh, that is lovely.
Oh, yeah, that's
Should-
sexy.
Should I wear a scent and where should I get it?
I got this one at the airport.
Really?
Yeah.
Definitely check out the airport. Oh my God, have you guys been to what's LAX? I think it is. It's
Good
so
old Lex.
Shopping.
cute.
I'm gonna go to
It's
shopping
messed
spree.
up.
Why is that airport so bad?
It's
I know,
terrible.
but you're gonna have such a good experience.
Well, I have made the executive decision
Tell us.
to fly Delta One home.
But when you fly Delta One out of LAX, it's like a luxury.
Delta One is luxury.
I've never done
Especially
it.
out of LAX.
Absolutely, you go
It's-
right because it has
yes.
its own little like its own little
Yes.
kiosk. or
You're like a
whatever.
'90s like paparazzi. star
Absolutely.
when
You
go
wa-
in
it's, you
there.
walk around the thing, and then
Yeah.
they like offer you water as soon as
Yeah.
you walk.
So you
in.
don't check in with the
No.
normal people?
No. It
You
has
don't
its
see a normal
own-
person once
you-
in a
at
while.
all. It's like it's literally like 3 people working. You're the only one
Like
in there.
Delta One isn't worth it out of like JFK, but it is worth it out of.
I like
LAX.
yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
There's literally somebody there who's like serving you like water or juice.
Yeah.
Like, do you need something to eat? Like, there's like a little couch
Yes,
section.
yes.
You're like,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
yeah.
yes.
All of that.
I start levitating. I'm so looking forward to that experience. Now let's dive in. Brandon, on this
Yeah.
podcast, we just like to ask one question.
One question and one question only.
It's who were you, who are you, and who do you want to be? So walk us
Sure.
through, take us through
3 questions.
Where'd you
Start
get
at the
your
beginning.
start? Where'd you get your start?
where
sweetheart?
are you from? What happened? Where are you from and what happened?
And what's gonna
I'm
happen
so
next?
overwhelmed. Who was I?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New York, Queens.
Really?
East
Wow.
Where in
Elmhurst.
Queens?
East Elmhurst, like not too far from LaGuardia Airport, like a 5-minute, 10-minute
So you
drive.
great shopping there.
Hateful shopping. Yes.
That's where you first got into Amber.
Absolutely. I first discovered Airport at LaGuardia Airport.
Yeah.
So when did you?
And when did the bug bite? Were you
Yeah.
like a theater kid?
Oh yeah, so
Like-
my
okay.
grandmother was a minister and my mom was an actress. So I kind
Wow.
of
Oh
grew
my
up around
God.
people who like wrote
What kind of
their own stuff.
minister?
The Moravian Church, which is like a combination of Episcopal and Catholic a little
Oh
bit.
wow, okay,
Yeah.
so lots of ritual.
Yeah, lots of ritual. Very respectfully a quiet church. Do you know, like very like somber.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Not like a Baptist kind of black
Yeah.
Southern
Yeah.
church, but very like
Not a lot of joy.
not a lot of joy in my opinion.
More
Were you
guilt.
religious
Yeah.
and are you religious?
I'm not religious,
Were
but
you
I was.
religious?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
raised.
Were you like
was raised-
confirmed and all that?
I
guess
didn't get so for whatever reason they let me not get confirmed.
That's
Okay,
so
that's
I'm
cool.
grateful.
Yeah,
I was
never thought I am grateful.
Grateful. There's a lot of
Confirm is
studying.
so stupid. Like now you're 13, you're pretty much old enough to know what you think about God.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And you have to like memorize so many things. And you have to like. I was like, oh,
You're looking
terrible.
at 2 confirmed Catholics. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
I know.
Even though I'm half Jew.
Yeah.
Now, do you
Anyways.
And I'm-
do you stay confirmed? Do you have to like update it?
If you stay confirmed, you never have to get confirmed.
I have no idea.
once you're
I have left that behind. But
No, it doesn't expire.
Okay, got
So you're
it.
raised
You have to
with
go to
do you have
the DMV
siblings?
once.
Huh?
Do you have siblings?
I don't. I'm an only child.
And only.
Yes.
Wow.
So you were
Can
like
you
the pride
tell?
and joy.
No.
No.
Okay. Wow. Great.
Not at all.
Awesome.
You have very like sometimes an only is more like
And sometimes it
Yeah.
only is like,
yeah, give me that.
Give me this. Give me that.
Give me
Yeah. Yeah.
You're very generous with your energy.
I love
Which
that.
is
Okay,
giving
cool.
like sibling.
yeah.
Okay, so you're the pride and joy of the family.
Yes. Absolutely. They're favorite.
You're on the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, what were you into? What were you like in high school?
Oh God, I went to boarding school in Rome, Georgia.
What?
Rome,
Yeah,
Georgia.
my mom, so this thing, my mom, who's now a born again Christian, I guess like smelled the homosexuality, and she
Really?
was like,
Well, it's potent.
"It's potent." It's very potent. It's a very, it's a strong
Anniversary, I'm
smell.
getting gay.
The homosexual, and so she wanted to send me to like military schools. My understanding, and my
Oh,
gay
God.
godparents were like, "That sounds."
You have gay
crazy."
godparents?
I have gay godparents.
Thank God.
So,
Parents.
okay, so
Thank goodness.
and they're like 2 gay guys.
2 of them were gay men, and 1 was a gay woman.
So it was a gay poly trio.
Kind of.
Throuple.
Before we were talking about poly.
You have a god throuple.
I have a god throuple.
God
Actually, it's a god.
throuple.
There are
So
4 of them
good.
technically. But
Oh,
one of them straight.
polycule.
Yeah. A whole polycule.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And so they let you go off to Rome, Georgia.
They steered it away from military school, and then it landed in Rome, fucking Georgia.
It's like that.
So crazy.
It's like that.
Insane.
Like, you know that meme that's like the porn star guy. You know, porn.
Do I know porn? I
No,
love it.
pawn. You know, pawn
Pawn.
stars.
Pawn
There's a meme
stars?
where it's like someone being like well, the one I'm thinking of is like someone being like, I want a nice day in April, and it's the guy being like, best I could do is 80 degrees and
Yes,
1,000-mile-an-hour
okay.
winds. It's something
We
like
haven't
that.
seen that. We haven't seen that meme.
You know, this is such a
I'm sorry about him. I'm so sorry. It's crazy.
This is a really poorly executed attempt,
Love it.
and I'm gonna abort the attempt. I want to move
I want you to
forward.
finish it, actually.
But why was your mom, if she's choosing this queer polycule as your god
Yeah.
elders, why if she's giving you these queer elders, why is she then being like, but you do have to go to militaries, or best I can do is Rome, Georgia.
Yeah, I don't. That's a really great question that I still don't have the answer to.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was the vibe of the school? Were you there all 4 years?
I was there all 4 years. It's basically it is Hogwarts
Oh.
without any of the magic or any of that.
None
you
of the
know,
magic.
None
Is
of
it,
the
is it
magic.
beautiful there?
Surprising.
Was
Surprising.
it beautiful?
It was
Herbology?
gorgeous. and no, I haven't seen Harry Potter ever. I did actually watch the first movie for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Good, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Great.
fun.
Love it.
They're doing
They're
cool
doing a great
stuff.
job.
shout out
Shout
to JK.
Oh, yikes.
We don't support you, but
all, but-
but
Hey, good job.
I wish, yeah, and definitely keep this in. It is such a bummer. Anyways, back to
It
business.
is such a bummer.
Okay, so
But yeah, so it's a large campus, like chandeliers in the
Wow.
cafeteria, like it's
that
a
sounds
whole
fabulous.
lot
Is
of
it small?
ritual.
Did you want to swing from the chandeliers?
I wanna think. It was like 100 kids in each
that's
grade.
perfect. Were you
Yeah.
were you popular?
No, God, no.
Really?
I was the drama kid,
Okay.
and they didn't like. There was
But
the
you had your
sports
like
school.
crew.
I did have my crew. I
Wait,
had
I'm
my,
sorry if
like,
you said that this is co-ed.
co-ed, yes, yeah. So there were day students and boarding students, and then it was not co-ed dormitory. So the boys were on one side of campus, girls on the other side of
I
campus.
see.
But then there was also uniforms. I mean, it was really,
Was it a bit of a
Curious.
meat market?
huh?
Was it a bit of a meat market?
Tell me what that means.
Were they all hooking up with each other?
No, but there were couples.
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
of course.
They weren't like a sex for. Everybody. Most people I graduated with got like married right away. Or
Really?
like had like
Oh,
3
Southern
kids.
vibes.
But yeah, I had like 3 kids by the time I was like a junior in college.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Georgia is so
God.
far away from Queens as the crow flies.
Terrifyingly far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
had
were
to
you
fly
in
a
tune
plane.
with your sexuality?
No, not at all.
Were you like I'm in denial, or were you just like I don't even know
Deep
what that is?
denial. I was
Yeah.
jerking off all the time to men and then
Me
being
too.
like, no,
Oh,
I like a
yeah.
girl. And I
I
had
know.
girlfriends.
Oh, you had girlfriends.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
really trying to get through.
Yeah, it's hard out there.
Trying to get
Yeah.
by.
When did you come out?
I came out between freshman and sophomore year of college.
Cool.
So I must have been
classic.
like 20, I think.
You're like, I'm gonna do 1 year. When did you go to college?
NYU. It was like gay by May. That was
Oh,
the
you were
whole
like,
thing.
get me back.
Yeah.
Get
New
me back
York.
home. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to go to like somewhere outside of New York because I didn't want to be close to home. But my
Yeah.
mother was like, you're going here. And so now I'm
Wow.
still paying for it.
Are you closer to your mom today?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we don't
Sorry.
talk anymore.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
And goodbye.
Yeah. No,
goodbye.
but for good reasons.
Yeah.
And what about the godparents?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
that's
I love them.
nice. So
I
they're
love
showing
them.
the
Even the
mix.
straight, even the straight one.
Even the straight one. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah. All the
Get 'em in
godparents are still dope.
You guys, I can't stop thinking about the mason jar.
It's wild.
What is
You're
You're fine. You're okay.
Okay,
You're
I
promise
have
you're fine.
so I do have mental illness.
Okay,
just so
great.
everyone knows.
We all-
I have hypochondria, but I'm feeling normal. So back to business.
You'll know as soon as you'll know. If something's wrong, you'll know.
Yeah.
It's so
Maybe
true.
you'll get a
Obviously, your
power.
body will tell you.
Maybe
immediately
you'll
if
get
something's
a
off.
power. Superpower.
Superpower.
Well, so I was gonna go on a run after this. Maybe I'll go. What if I'm so fast?
What if
Afterwards?
you're
I'm
gonna
like,
shoot-
oh my god,
my God.
my Strava is like blowing up.
I'm seeing like you shooting vines out, like poison ivy.
Poison ivy.
Absolutely.
Controlling
I want
plants all
this.
around you.
I want this
Spidey
for
sense.
you.
Yeah, I could be a good
In
I
Delta
could-
1, just like shooting vines out.
Delta 1.
I think when I was little, I was dying to get drenched in toxic waste. Like Alex
Oh.
Mack.
Why?
Did you watch Alex Mack?
Loved Alex
Can I
Mack.
only
Was she a
answer-
lesbian? Not
She-
the actress, but the character.
She seemed
little
queer
bit?
coded, but she did have boyfriends.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
But she like was queer coded in that she wore like backwards hats and
Yeah,
big
yeah.
flannels, and she was different. She couldn't
was
tell
obsessed.
anyone. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
she couldn't tell anyone.
couldn't tell anyone.
Oh,
I
well,
was
she had this
obsessed.
very special thing about her. She
Metaphor,
had to hide away.
metaphor.
yeah.
Couldn't even tell her
In the closet.
Couldn't even tell her parents. By the way,
Absolutely.
So you're in college. What did you study in college?
Theater.
Acting?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. a good old BFA. Spent a lot of money for her.
Wait,
Well,
can I
it's paid
only
off.
answer if you feel safe? How old are you? I know that I'm asking you as a 35-plus-year-old.
I'm at 37, or almost
Perfect.
37.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
So
What's your
we're-
sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, so it's
Where am I
coming
live?
up.
Yeah, May 20th, the last day of Taurus.
May.
Wow, last of your
Yes.
cusp.
I'm a cuspy.
That has to be hard.
It's really difficult. People don't understand me. I'm
Can't
a lot
believe
more. The other Taurians look at me weird. You know,
Yeah,
I'm so
strange.
sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just on the cusp of being cusp.
Oh, okay.
So I
you're
definitely get it, but I don't.
You don't fully get it.
I don't want to claim that struggle.
Yeah.
But I love that
if
you're relating, though.
Had I
Thank
been
you.
born a few days earlier, I would
Be
be.
cuspy of
I
cusp.
would be living a cusp experience.
What's your sign?
Scorpio?
I love a
I'm
Scorpio.
Halloween proper.
Oh,
So it starts on
Lord.
the 25th. So like definitely not cusp.
Got it,
but like
got it.
if I was
You're not
born,
cusp at all. You're actually.
You're so far from
You're
cusp.
like.
I'm 6.
You're meat.
No, I'm 6 days in. It starts on the.
Oh.
Oh no, you know what? I think it starts on the 23rd.
You're okay.
So I'm actually not even.
Whatever you say is okay.
I'm like,
And whatever you guys think is what I
I do
think.
think October Scorpio is like there's only 8 days of October Scorpio, so it's like we are a small
almost here,
community,
small,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
of course sometimes we feel like our voice isn't heard.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Now back to
Struggle is
business.
real, baby.
So once you came out, were you dating in college?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, nice.
I was. I had a. Yeah, I had a couple. Boos.
A couple boos.
Yeah.
On this podcast, we like to ask, how many boyfriends have you had?
Yeah.
In general, in my whole life.
And we
Yeah.
consider 3 to be
Three's
a lot.
Oh, okay.
then
Yeah.
you've had a lot of.
So
Yeah.
what's your body count, dude?
Well, that's
Hey,
different.
dude,
I've been I've been putting my dick in so many holes. Yeah, I've had maybe like 4 or 5 boyfriends.
Yeah.
I've been
Wow,
like, you're
that's
a
solid.
boyfriend. Yeah.
That's a really
and maybe
solid
ask if you're
number.
partnered now.
Yeah, I have a husband.
You're
And
married. You
I'm
married the
married.
lead. Where is he? He didn't come.
I would have loved to be. I have
bring it
no
next
feelings
time.
about it, but I would have, of course, loved to be included in the day.
Absolutely.
And it's
absolutely.
rude that.
It's so rude that I didn't
How long
include
have y'all
you.
been together?
We've been together for 9 years next month.
Wow.
What's his name?
His name is Matthew. We
Hi,
met.
Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. We met on Tinder. He had a one-way
Wow.
ticket to. He had just come back from Peace Corps in Uganda, and so he was in
okay.
upstate New York, Fishkill, right outside Poughkeepsie.
Beautiful.
Yeah, my friend got married there.
Oh yeah, stunning.
Yeah.
And then he was gonna move to Oakland in a couple months, and I was gonna move here in a couple months. So we like met on a Tinder date. I went for
In New York, you
trips.
met?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you were both West Coast bound.
And now we're West Coast bound. So we did a
Wow.
year of long distance.
Oh,
and
wow.
then
He moved down
here.
here.
After that, and we've been together ever since.
When was the
Wait.
proposal?
The proposal, I'm really bad at these dates. We got together in 2015. I think we proposed in 2017.
Who proposed
2015
where?
We
being
did a-
9 years ago was
Do you
really
guys
hard for me to
Crazy.
handle.
We did
You
a
did at the
joint.
At the exact same
You
time.
said 1, 2, 3, down. Down on one knee.
Wait, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Yes. We like woke up that morning and I said, do we want to do this? And we both agreed that we did. So I went to work to teach bar and spin. And then I came home and then we went to the jeweler, got rings, called one of our best friend, his best friend, my best friend. And then we met at Griffith Park.
Like day of?
Day of, yeah.
How quickly they made the rings?
I would have
We just
loved to be
we just bought
included in the
regular
day.
bands.
Oh my
Just easy
God.
bands. And then we went to Griffith Park. We went all the way to the top, took photos. It was really like crowded, and so like I didn't want that.
And you don't
to-
hike.
And I don't hike.
So how'd you get there?
I drove as far to the top we went. Period.
Gondola.
They
And
built a
then we came
gondola
back
for
down.
Famous
me.
Griffith Park gondola.
Yeah.
Wait.
And then we came back down and did it like in the dirt of like the park, like
Yeah.
It was,
Down and dirty.
yeah, down and dirty. It was wonderful.
Christina
What day, when you
Aguilera.
woke up on that day, what made you feel ready?
Well, we had been talking about it for a little bit, and I wanted. What's hard is like we're in this industry, and this industry is wild. And I
Is
wanted
he in this industry too?
He's not.
Oh,
and so
God
I wanted him
bless.
to experience enough time with me in this to be
Yeah.
like, is this really what you want to put up with?
Right.
And so we had like gone through. I think I had like booked something at that time, and so he had gone through enough of like this is what
Mm-hmm.
the life is
Yeah.
that I felt confident that we could
Oh.
do it. Yeah.
Now, can I ask you what industry he's in?
He's a therapist.
No.
Yeah, he just
wow.
graduated.
You're so lucky.
Yes, I'm very excited. Our household is very.
Yeah.
And here's a
open
question.
hearted.
Everyone in the industry should be married to a therapist.
Absolutely. 'Cause we crazy,
Or
baby.
a medical doctor. And let me ask you, I love my boyfriend, but if he became a doctor, it'd be even better.
Being
Of
better,
course.
yes.
And I don't think
I
that's,
love
I
being a
don't see
doctor's
that
wife.
happening, but 9 years from now. But wait, now here's my question.
Yes.
Does he have a therapist?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Orna.
Therapists having therapists.
Have you seen Couples Therapy, that show? Okay,
Course.
you get it.
I love that
So
show so much.
good.
Yeah.
You know that
Therapist
I
having
know
therapist.
someone. I know of someone
Mm-hmm.
who goes to Orna.
Really? Wait, I do too.
You go to Orna?
I don't, but I
He
know
knows-
somebody who
Oh,
does.
I bet
wonder
it's
if
the
it
same
was-
person.
Yeah.
The person who like told me about the show was like, she's our therapist, and I was like,
That's
work.
so sick.
Wow.
Gorgeous, love it.
An actress?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and bleep that. Crazy.
Insane.
Oh my god! And so where'd y'all get married?
We got married at the Santa Barbara courthouse because we started
Beautiful.
looking at like
Oh, but not so Griffith Park was just like
there was a proposal.
for a
And when was your
I
prom-
thought you meant you like physically got married day of. You're
Oh
like,
no! We just proposed.
I see,
that
'cause it
day.
And
takes
when
time
was
to
the
get the
prom
marriage.
proposal?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask.
The what?
This is a stupid joke. Promposal when someone asks you to go to prom with
Oh
them.
God.
Which that didn't happen to me, and that's why I have a podcast.
Oh my.
Yeah. To put
I
it
see
simply.
I see the connection. I see
No,
it.
literally. I was like, okay.
I went to prom sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Oh, see, you were popular.
I wasn't. I think they
Popular.
felt bad for me because I was
No.
like,
no, that's not how prom. No
You're
one, no one
beloved.
goes to prom with someone they feel bad
Well,
for.
you're right. Okay.
That's so.
That's their night. That's their night. That's their night. A sophomore going to prom is huge.
That was huge. I felt really sexy and fun.
Did y'all have junior prom and senior prom?
No, it was just one prom.
Oh, even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. And were juniors and seniors invited?
Yes.
I
yeah,
see.
Oh, I see. I see.
We had like junior prom and then like a senior prom. So it's always like
So like juniors went to one and seniors went to
Who'd
the
you
other.
go with?
I went with a girl called Lauren to senior who is like
Lauren, the senior.
I know. That's what
I went with a
Lauren
girl
T.
called
Senior.
Lauren to senior prom.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay.
Lauren to senior.
She
That's a good name.
She
It's her
had
name.
recently dated my friend, and then she very much was like wanting to make out with my friend after her, and I support that. And then
Someone's got to kiss her.
You're a
wish-
connector,
I wish them
honey.
nothing.
Yeah,
but,
he's a connector.
I wish them nothing but the best. But we like made out, and then like I went to junior with a girl who's a senior who was like on the track team, just friends.
Sure.
Stunning, gorgeous girl.
So-
Okay, I just want to read this text. I read this comment I just got on my hacks thing from Grace Gillenschmidt's mother, dear friend Buddy Joe, said, "You so slay, flame heart."
Well, you are so slay.
You so
You are
slay.
so slay. You
Buddy
so
Joe,
slay.
I love Buddy
Lovely.
Joe.
So what brought you to LA after NYU? And what was post college like for you?
Post college we literally graduated into the recession
Oh, right.
and to the digital,
Yeah.
landscape. So everything we had just spent all that money learning how to do was useless because it
Yeah.
was now age of YouTube.
like printing your headshot.
Like printing
and
your fucking
stapling
headshot.
it. Like,
your fucking 8x10.
Oh my
like
God.
going to reproductions in New
Jordan
York.
Matter.
What was that?
Jordan Matter was it maybe is a headshot photographer in New York, and I paid him like
Thousands.
$1,000
Thousands of
for
dollars.
no. And shout out, it was a. It
And
was
shout
such
out.
a weird and shout out. And shout out.
Shut out.
It's such a weird photo. Man, I'm gonna give you both a copy.
I love this safe cup. You got a safe cup. You got a safe cup. I love it.
Call the police in the hospital.
It's turning green as you hold it.
Yeah, I'm like, I slid across the room. Anyway, okay, so post college, you're like, what the hell do I do?
What do I do? So I ended up joining this political sketch comedy group that came out of NYU called Political Subversities.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you?
Because I used to work at the Pit Improv
Yes.
Theater.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god,
we
that's
were there every fucking Saturday.
Who else
yeah,
was
you guys
in
are very
it?
popular.
Shayna Taub, who's
Oh my god, shout out.
yes, shout out, shout out, Shayna Taub, shout out.
She's nominated for a Tony.
Yes,
Wow.
Stops on Broadway.
Wow.
Matt
Ready for this? Ready for
Gary.
this?
Yes.
I was in a sketch group with her husband.
Oh my god, with
So
Matt
you know
Gary.
that. Yeah,
yes,
there
of
you go.
course. I was just over at Ars Nova talking to
Ars
the-
Nova. Shout
Ars Nova,
out.
yeah. Come on. Ismael Cruz Cordova was in it, who's my best friend.
Who?
Ismael Cruz Cordova. He's like the first black elf in Lord of the Rings
Wow.
franchise.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, he's just a bunch of other cool stuff. It was a great. Stephanie
know
Shu
her.
was in it.
Who?
Stephanie Shu.
Oh my God.
Like,
I
it was
love.
like
star-studded.
These are legends.
these are legendary.
Yeah.
So
Legends only.
Legends only, baby.
Yeah.
Well, we were not legends at the time. So we.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So we did that, and then I was working at Fly Bar and Flywheel, teaching spin and teaching bar to very rich people.
What is bar again?
bar? Is like it's basically like it takes.
Obviously,
like,
I know, but for Catherine.
oh yeah, for sure.
I've actually.
I'm the girl who I actually left a bar class halfway through
You did good
because
for
I
you.
didn't feel good.
I've never understood what bar was.
It's like it takes like ballet. I'm not a dancer, but it takes ballet positions and techniques and uses high repetition to work
Yeah.
small muscles.
Would you say it's
Sorry,
ballet?
both of us just blacked out. So what did you say?
I felt it. The room got so
It was actually
quiet.
crazy. You're
I'm like,
like,
why is he saying
as
this?
soon as you said
Why is he
something-
saying this?
Yeah.
I felt it. Yeah.
Sorry, it's ballet vibes.
It's ballet on.
ballet
Would you call
vibes.
it ballet on steroids?
A little bit, yeah. It's like
Nice.
you don't have to be
Yeah.
a ballerina to do it, but it takes like those different positions, and then you like just repeat.
Are
Yeah,
you
it's very like
Yeah, holding position. It's like very like.
And just, like,
laying
don't
up,
use this video
10
element.
minutes
Are
like
you
this.
so flexible?
No, but I'm trying to be. I'm back in. I'm like doing physical therapy. And
I'm gonna go to Moda right over here soon.
What's that?
It's hot yoga.
Now I heard about Stretch Lab because I was listening to you.
Oh my god, you stupid
That's
bitch!
what
Never
I'm
listen to me
considering.
again. That's a complete
I was like,
invasion
what's
of my
Stretch
privacy. No, I stopped going to Stretch Lab.
Oh, you did?
It's
Okay.
so overpriced.
makes
Said
sense.
with love and shout out.
Shout
Like,
out.
it was so overpriced. I was
How much
developing.
was it? Talk about it.
Okay, this is gonna sound like whatever, but like I actually don't know how much it was, but
Okay.
I just remember being like, "This is so
Too
much."
much,
It was
yeah.
like a monthly thing, and then like that was for once a week. And I was like, "I'm not getting benefit out of it once a week,
Yeah,
so like
you
I'll go
need
twice." And they're like, "Sure, that'll only be a couple million more dollars."
Ooh,
And I
got
was
it.
like, "Of course, of course,
is
of
that
course."
someone stretching you?
Yeah,
How long are they stretching you for?
an hour.
Okay.
And like I
Oh.
will say, like for that day,
Yeah.
I would feel more stretched, and I would try to do it on my own. But I was like, "Well, the amount I just always do it on my own."
Yeah.
And then
I
I
like
got
discipline.
I will say I got too emotionally intimate with my stretcher to the
Got
point where it
you.
was stressing me out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I
love
heard the
her.
bleeping of the name out. I know.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, because wasn't she like, I've never said this to anyone,
Yes,
and you're like,
yeah.
you're like being stretched. You're like,
I do miss her. I hope everything she
Aw.
was going through is going well.
Yeah.
oh, that's really funny. I'm
But we
sorry.
can't be together. We just can't.
just can't do it.
The dynamic was toxic, but I wish her well.
Another lifetime. Yeah.
I do think there was almost a romance involved.
Sure.
Because she was quite pan.
Ooh.
Oh, sure. Quite,
She was quite pan.
Quite pan.
Yeah,
She was quite pan.
You heard of Peter Pan? How about Quite Pan? Their freaky little sibling.
But then it would be weird things where if I went to someone else and she was there, I'd feel bad and like. And then one guy did I talk about this on the podcast?
I don't remember. Tell me.
One day there was like a gay guy who I will say like one time because at the end kind of was doing like theragun. I will say he kind of like theragunned and he kind of like hovered over the hole for kind of a while.
Oh.
Didn't
That would
ha-
feel good.
Obviously didn't hate it, but I was kind of I didn't sue. But
Theragun is the extent of like what I crave sexually with my butthole. She a little pressure.
Yeah.
But to each their own. To each their own.
Each their own.
And so basically this is all to say you are in political subversity. So now that I discussed what I like with my hole, talk about your sketch group.
Yeah. Absolutely. Bring it back.
So did you know you wanted to do comedy? You must have.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I always loved comedy, but I always felt like as a queer person, as a Black person, comedy was just more open to us
Yeah.
than like drama. There just wasn't a lot of
Interesting.
space for it. But comedy, it was like just a more inclusive,
Yeah.
and it still has its problems, but it just felt like the sketch scene felt more inclusive of
Yeah.
diversity.
Because even what is the version of a drama sketch group?
Right.
No, it's like audition for this play. There's maybe one part for you,
Yes.
and like
yes.
if you're not famous, like
You're not
they
gonna
don't
get
make it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the sketch was the comedy world was really good to me.
Okay.
Love.
And then when did you move to LA?
Right. So I was so at the same time I became the head of the fly bar in the East Coast.
Oh my
Not the head
god,
of fly bar, but
Wow.
the head of the trainer. So
You
I was
kind
oh,
of-
that's cool.
Yeah.
You didn't like
I
it.
don't like it. But they weren't paying me correctly because I didn't understand that like once you're a salaried employee that you should have the same check every week, but they weren't doing that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't live and I'm traveling all the time to train these studios. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Do you know my friend Eddie Cavazos?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he was an instructor there.
At Fly Bar?
Yeah,
Might have been post my time then.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I moved here in 2015 to
Okay,
Fly Bar
okay.
here as well.
I see.
Wow.
Okay.
So I ended up stepping down, and they owed me like $5K.
And did they give you it?
And they gave it to me.
Oh, good for
and then I was
them.
like, when would I have $5K? Will I either pay my credit card bills or move to LA?
Wow.
There we
A
go.
girl moved to LA.
And here we sit in
And
Silver
here we
Lake.
sit.
Yeah.
Silver Lake. Moved to LA.
What did you feel like when you first got here?
Like what everyone says, like a vacation. You're like, oh my God, the weather
Yeah.
is lovely. The people are cool.
The people are.
Did you always live
People are
in
here.
The people are.
Did you always live in your area where you live now?
Actually, yes. I've
Yeah.
always been, my first year I bounced around a lot. So I was in Larchmont, I was in
cute.
West Adams, I was in Glendale, WeHo.
Wow, you really bounced
We
around.
Yeah, I was
Is your favorite where you are now?
no, I wouldn't say that.
What do you think is your favorite neighborhood here? And keep in mind, I'm
that's
staying.
great.
I'm staying in Glendale at the moment.
Oh, okay. I do like Glendale. I really like Los Feliz.
Yeah.
Los Feliz or Los Feliz?
No one knows.
Okay, great.
Don't ask me.
Wait. I love that neighborhood. I vibe with the North Hollywood. I just
Yeah.
it's like far enough. And
That's been coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone just was saying they live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone was just saying they live there.
Yeah.
And so then when did you start working on Big Mouth?
2018? I think
Amazing.
2018.
And
yeah.
you built a social media empire, would you say? You're huge on Instagram.
yes.
I draw strength. Look
How
at
did
me.
you build your empire?
I draw strength from your. I draw strength from your posts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
When did you blow up on Insta?
2020.
Really?
Yeah. I was working at Big Mouth, and obviously everything went down in 2020 with the racial reckoning, and I was making videos, and those went viral, and then I just kept making videos, and then it got depressing because people got allyship fatigue and like
Yeah.
navigating a lot of really weird DMs. Some people
my
just wanting
God.
to ask questions, which is its own drain, and then other people just having some strong opinions about your blackness, your queerness, and so I pivoted. Because I was like, I want to just tell fucking dick jokes. And so that's
yeah,
where
there we go. You want to do the work.
I want to do the work.
Really?
So I started Messy Mondays, which is this thing where I say, tell me something good or something messy on my Instagram stories every
Ooh.
Monday. And people just started telling me sex stuff.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
Like they're dirty.
Oh
Because
my God.
we were all locked up in our homes, and people were horny as fuck.
Yeah.
So it just like
At that point, you're a columnist. Anytime you talk publicly
And
about
you're
sex,
Carrie
you
Bradshaw
legally
moment.
become a
basically.
columnist.
Yes.
I'm starting a Substack. I'm like fully in my Carrie
Yeah.
Bradshaw
Oh,
era.
are you really? I love it.
Yeah.
What are we going to call it?
We're calling it Messy Mondays.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, perfect.
And just
Keep
like
the brain
that.
going.
I used to have
Yeah.
a Substack, but then I stopped doing it. But I always think about starting again.
I was.
Start it.
I actually been meaning. Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Nothing. I meant to send one because I have a show here tonight,
Okay.
and we're so lucky to share that there are still tickets available. And I was like, I need to make a Substack, and for 2 weeks I've been like, don't forget. But
Forgot.
it's okay.
It's okay.
My agent says it'll feel full.
I love when they say that.
I hate when they say there's nothing worse than like
It'll feel full. I hate it. Get
my
out of here.
favorite comedy producer in the world. Shout out Owen.
Who's that?
Owen Donovan, who you met in London.
I love him.
He's the best.
Ooh.
And
But
when
is
we
he-
were on tour, I'd be
yeah.
like,
That's a great name.
I know, I'd be like, tell me the truth. And he would just be like, it will feel full. I'm like, fuck. We have the Substack, you have the Empire, you work on the show. And who do you want to be? What's your dream?
What's the dream? I want to be Oprah, but for sex.
Oh.
My God.
Like making sex as relatable as
I love sex.
Yeah, I think sex is
What's your
wonderful.
message?
Are you guys, and if you feel safe, are you open?
Yeah, polyamorous.
Oh,
I have a boyfriend as well.
Oh my God. Tell us
Yeah.
more about that.
That's really new. My boyfriend and my husband just met
Wait.
last Monday.
This is Messy Monday.
Messy
Or
Monday.
was it not? Was it messy?
It wasn't messy. It was actually lovely. We played the Esther Perel game, getting to know you.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I have that in my house and
It's
I want to.
incredible.
I
You
love
should
her
pull
so
it.
much.
She's wonderful.
That
yeah.
came up at a brunch I was at recently.
It's great.
That came up. That came up
That's how I roll.
when had you always wanted to be poly, or when did y'all make that decision?
So we opened our relationship 6 years ago. It was his prompt or desire. But I feel like I've always been, but didn't have the language for it because we're only just now starting to talk about
Yeah.
it.
yes.
So I think I always I remember in every relationship, all the boyfriends, I was like, I don't know if I can see myself just with you forever.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to
It's
articulate
tricky.
that.
I know.
And so then when open came up, it was like, oh, okay, what is this? And so we tried that, and then it just kind of evolved. And it's like, oh, this makes sense. I think this is I'm non-monogamous.
So does your
somehow.
husband have a boyfriend?
They're not boyfriends, but he is seeing a couple people, but there's one that he's seeing.
Oh, what are the rules? Or do you guys have rules, or how does that work?
So we actually, I mean, it's developed over, and I always say this for people, it develops over time. So like trying to go all the way to 10 makes no sense.
Yes.
So it started with a lot of, just some boundaries, which were, never, when we're out of town, and then that grew into, not our friends. Like, so if I know you, then you can't, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's actually at this point, like not really any real rules so much as like communicate.
Yeah.
Just like, let me know what's going on.
Yeah.
And so that feels softest, but we had to get there. We had to,
Yeah.
like go through a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff to get
totally.
Oh my God, that sounds like kind of the dream.
there. It is. Honestly, when they met and they liked each other, and I was like, oh wow.
So is your
Do you
boyfriend
think they would be
poly?
intimate?
Yeah.
Does he have a partner? I'm so interested in this.
My boyfriend did have a partner when we met, but they broke up in that time.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, and shout out.
Shout out. Shout out to his ex.
That's so exciting. How long have you been with the boyfriend?
6 months.
Oh, nice. So you're in the honeymoon.
Yeah, still honeymoon.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
And what was the meeting like?
It was at the gym. It was a
Really?
good old, yeah, it was a good
And you took
old-
out the Esther Perel cards at the gym.
No, oh, you mean the meeting from them? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm meeting my boyfriend.
You're like, let's connect at the gym.
Yeah, no, he came over to our place, and then we had dinner. I ordered Italian, and then
And make sure
and
that's
shout out.
Can
And
you
shout
show
out.
us the receipts of that? I want to make sure you
Oh, my
had.
Postmates.
What did you have?
I had carbonara.
Yeah,
Ooh.
ooh.
Yes, my husband had bolognese, and then we just like sat and chatted, and
Mhm.
and then we decided to play a game. And it was
Yeah.
the Esther Perel game. I smoked a joint. My boyfriend smoked a joint. My husband made us whiskey with some scotch drink or something.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Old
great
fashions.
night.
It was wonderful. It was actually
Yeah.
beautiful. It was great because I think in my mind it feels scary, and you're like, "What is this?" And then
Yeah.
you do it, and you're like, "Oh, actually, no. Like, I am good at picking the people, whether romantic or platonic or familial. I'm good at picking people that I like and that
Yeah.
are good to each other and that are kind."
I think I'm
Oh.
quite bad at picking people I like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why
That's
is
why I'm not
that?
poly, I guess.
there you go.
Because of the flowers.
There you go.
It all comes back to feeling
Always come back to
overwhelmed.
flowers. Yes.
At Poppies for Mommy Day.
Wait, I feel like I have so many more questions about
Please.
this. So, how much time do you spend with the boyfriend?
We see each other significant, like maybe once or twice a week. Where
Yeah.
we're like spend time.
Cool.
We go to the same gym, so like we'll see each other briefly. in
Yeah, just
passing,
hi,
but-
how
That's
are
so
you?
fun. And then how do you make sure that your husband feels like special too? Like,
Always, I'm checking in.
You're always checking
Yeah,
in.
yeah, always. You know,
Yeah.
it was actually I was curious about what it would work to have both of them together.
Yeah, I'm
And
curious.
there was just like a natural flow of physical, not them because they're not into each other, but a natural flow for me
Interesting.
to like have my hand on my husband and then have my hand on my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And, like
You're kind of the luckiest.
I am the luckiest.
I
Just
love
spoil me,
that.
honey.
And have you
Um,
met his person he's dating?
No, but that's next. Oops,
Yeah,
sorry,
because
that's
they're not
next.
there yet.
No.
Yeah.
We want to. Like we both were like, let's meet the partners.
Yeah.
So
This
we
is
just
so
scheduled this one.
fun.
It's so fun.
I love it.
It's fun because I'm like, it's just not something we grew up seeing or
Yeah.
knowing.
Yeah.
So you're like, there's all these scary things about it, and you're like, oh, it's kind of actually working.
I
Yeah.
know.
So like, is this a possibility?
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's definitely a conversation.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, as I decide to be, because I want to be with my boyfriend forever. 'cause he's
Yeah.
heaven on earth. But I'm like, we get horny. And we want to hang
Yeah.
out. So we'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
But I'm just picturing like, if he was like, can my girlfriend come over? I'd be like,
Well, at first, for sure.
Well, no, but only because she's a whore.
oh, you mean that dumb whore?
She wasn't a whore,
And I'm
certainly.
sure I would. Here's what would happen. I would have one cocktail. I'd be like, "Let me guess, she's skinny and blonde." And I'd have a meltdown. One time on New Year's, I ruined New Year's Eve a few years ago by crying because his girlfriend before me was skinny and blonde, and he goes, "She actually wasn't," and I go, "I know she was," and then passed out. So,
If she had blue eyes, then I'd surmise that he'd probably date her.
oh, is
Taylor.
that a Taylor lyric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Taylor? You don't have to.
Who?
Taylor Swift.
No.
Best response
mean,
in the
yes.
world. Do you like Taylor who? Normal response.
Lautner.
Do you like Taylor Lautner?
Are you a Lautney?
Who's your celebrity crush?
Who's my celebrity crush?
Who do you
But that's
risk it all
always
for?
Jason Momoa.
Oh, my God, destroy.
I named my car after him. Like,
Or is this Peter from the early seasons of Vanderpump Rules?
Yeah, Peter from the early seasons.
Oh,
I just
okay.
started Vanderpump from the beginning.
Really?
Do you
How are you
watch
feeling?
it?
I tried to start from the beginning, and then I
Oh,
just was like, it's too much chaos. I
It's
can't.
so good in the beginning.
It's
I'm a
really
Housewives
good.
girly.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What city is your favorite?
City, Atlanta will always be
Yeah.
favorite,
Mhm.
but I'm Atlanta, Beverly Hills, Potomac. I'm trying to deal with the new New York, but you know,
I actually did watch that.
Do you know that I don't really watch Housewives? I used to be really into Housewives, but I can't get into them anymore.
what happened?
I don't know. I'm sure it's just a phase.
Good for you, though.
Yeah.
I mean, get out.
I
when you
just
can.
started. All of a sudden, I was like, I don't care about these women,
Good
which
for
is so
you.
counter to how I felt in the past.
I still care, and it's
Yeah.
really a problem.
Yeah.
Who knows what'll happen? I'm
Yeah.
not really. I haven't seen a lot. I've seen some of the Salt Lake City just because that was
Oh
so
yeah, Salt Lake
insane.
City as well.
I had
yes.
to follow
You had to
that.
follow,
Yeah.
But yeah, Vanderpump. It's actually I was in the
Are you
middle
watching
of a
Vanderpump Villa by chance?
not by chance. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you by chance?
For chance.
so
No,
polite.
you know what?
By
You know what is
chance.
very good. That
Is
is
it?
giving early season Vanderpump chaos is the Valley.
What's
Is
the Valley?
It's so it follows Jax, Brittany, and Kristen Dowdy.
Okay.
They've moved to the Valley, and like many of them have families, and
Got
like they, I think, but they're all having this existential crisis where they're all about low 40s. They all are married and have kids, like young kids, and they're all unspoken and some quite spoken, having this like existential meltdown of like, this can't be it. Like, this can't be it. Like, because I don't like that person. I don't like them. I don't like them. Like, that's like what's being shouted from their eyes every second. Like, I fucking hate her. I fucking and like, but then
I gotta watch
a
that.
girl is very much openly like, I obviously want to get divorced from my husband, and he's like, can we work on it? And she's like, we can, but I don't want to. Like,
Oh
it's
my
just
God, no spoilers. Do you want to have kids?
No.
No, over it.
No. So interesting that my husband, I think, still might, but
Is your husband your exact same age as you to the day?
No, he's 35.
He's 35, my same age to the day.
Yeah.
Born on Halloween 1988.
He's a Scorpio.
Wait, November or
wow.
October?
October.
Oh
And
my
what's
God.
Yeah.
Wait, so we are very close in age if he's a 35-year-old October
I'm sorry,
Scorpio.
November. My bad.
And what is your moon and
Hey,
rising?
shout out.
Shut up. Cut that. No, I'm just
And
kidding.
cut that. And what's your moon and rising?
My moon is Pisces. My rising is Sagittarius.
I am obsessed with that. I'm a Pisces rising.
Oh my goodness. I love a Pisces. I love a Pisces. I love an Aries. I love a Scorpio. I
Yeah.
get
What about
along.
my sun sign?
What's your sun sign?
Leo.
Love a Leo.
Okay, thank
Y'all
you.
are fabulous.
As
Thank
someone, who
you.
just, as someone who just met me today, who do you think I should? What kind of person do you think I should be with?
If you really want to be the Oprah of sex.
As you so claim, let's
What, are you
put
meaning
your
my
money where your mouth
astrological
is.
sign, or-
No, just like what vibe do you get for me?
I mean, I feel like you're probably like me, which is like you need an opposite.
I
You
guess
need
I
somebody
might.
who's like not exactly like you. You need somebody who's like,
Well, that's easy because there's absolutely no one like you.
I know people who aren't like me get so sick of me because I am quite deranged.
You're not
Really? You're
deranged.
not
I'm deranged.
I'm deranged. but
You're
you
not
find a
deranged. You're not
therapist.
deranged. You're
People
both
get sick of
perfect.
me so quick.
People what?
Get sick of me so quick.
Not me. Look at me.
I know.
I'm
but,
loving you.
but only in small doses.
No, Pat. I love you in big dose.
I know, but if you lived with me 24/7,
You know what I think you need? I know what you're saying. I think I think what you need is just someone who also likes like their alone time and like doing their own thing.
yeah.
My husband wanted all of my attention at first. And
Really?
I'm very much an only child in that way, where I
Right.
need my space. And so
Yeah.
we had to like learn that. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now that we both enjoy time apart, it makes it much
Yeah.
easier to be time together. But I'm that way. I don't want you all of my business all the
Yeah, I
time.
know. Well, I've just seen myself behave so many different ways that I can't tell. Anyways, I actually moving on.
Well, now that we solved that.
Oh, we got that.
And let me ask you guys this. Do you have a crush of the week? And that can be a person, place, thing, idea.
Oh, a crush of the week.
I know mine.
Oh,
What's
go
yours?
for it.
Your water bottle.
Beautiful.
I've never seen anything so beautiful.
It's wonderful. I really highly recommend it.
The only issue, well, it's good for LA because you're
You
driving
can throw it in your
everywhere.
car. Yeah. I would
Imagine
not do this in
me-
New York. No.
Imagine me walking around the West Village with that.
No.
Like a
That's crazy.
purse.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's cute.
No, although when I do go to New York, I'll get like a gallon of like a smart water for the day.
Of course.
Yeah.
The 1.5 liter.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Do you know what I'm kind of over?
What?
Hmm.
Like purses shaped like things as like a hint, a nod
Yes.
towards humor and fashion.
Mhm.
I'm like, the joke only worked in the beginning.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, cool. It's like shaped like,
I'm
some-
with you on that.
I'm like, okay, we get it that you could do that. Like,
Do you like fashion?
I do love fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. It's nice.
yeah.
I'm
Jordan,
not like
at the Hacks party, I made the mistake of, not the mistake, I made the
The
good,
choice.
the good choice to ask.
The good choice.
Good choice.
To ask Jordan Firstman what I should wear.
What did he say?
So much good advice. I mean, so much information.
Anything you remember?
There was stuff in my notes app, but like obviously completely read to filth, but
Yeah.
with complete love.
Of course.
Yeah, I love him so much.
Love.
He's so fun when you see him out.
I know, I miss
like
him.
just such a fun presence.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love fashion. I love clothes. It is the way I express myself. And not right now because, and I want you to know something. I'm wearing this because I'm going to go running after.
It's
I'm not-
fabulous though. I feel
well-
like I love an athleisure.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
sure,
I'm here for that.
You
Like,
should
I
see.
want comfy.
I had a photo shoot with Richelle in the street right before to promote my show, which is tonight.
Yes!
I'm laughing because this is gonna come out in like 1900
months.
in the past. Yeah, but definitely come tonight if you're there and you're here. If you can see me, come tonight. Crush. So mine's your water bottle. Do you guys have one?
Mine will be oh my god, I'm freaking out.
Mine are cookies. Levain Bakery chocolate chip
Oh,
cookies. The
I
two
mean,
chip. Like it's
yeah.
It's
Just,
exquisite.
that's every week. It's exquisite.
Have you had their one that has like a little coconut in it?
I did just
You
try
like
that
that?
one. I did like it. And have you had the lemon one?
No, I'd love that.
The lemon one it's very rich. So only get like one, but it's
Lemon, like, are there chunks?
It's like lemon, and I think white chocolate chips.
I was hoping that's what you said.
Yeah.
Oh no,
it's
I
very
need a
good.
true chocolate element.
That's good too.
yeah.
Their true chocolate chip is everything.
True chocolate
Last
chip.
night-
Their
when-
2-chip
The 2-chip chocolate trip. Drip chip. Last night at this restaurant, the waitress was like, "How are your desserts?" And we were like, "We wish there was chocolate in it." And she was like, "Okay, I'll keep that in mind."
And then she literally was like, "There is a 7-Eleven down the street."
Oh, you also have 7-Eleven. She gave us the Mean Girls Sears moment.
yeah.
I love she's about solutions.
And then we were like, she goes, "I'm just joking with you guys." And we were like, "No."
And then she was like, "It's been a day." And we're like, "Oh, what's going on with your day?" She's like, "Nothing."
Yeah. Just normal, I guess.
She was. I think she must have recognized. I think I got the vibe she maybe recognized you.
I didn't get that vibe, but
Yeah.
there I was.
I
would appreciate
I
that.
think I'll say Peter from Early Vanderpump because you reminded me about him. And also, there's this one guy in the Valley. It's the one whose wife wants to divorce him. That I do feel a
works for
pull
you?
towards. Yeah, he works for me.
Do you guys feel hot today?
I didn't even in the morning. My hair is too long for me, and I do need it cut. And I know I'm not gonna when you're gonna see someone before you can get it cut. and
Yeah.
it's like, well, this is just not gonna work.
yeah.
It's kind of like that. So I'm already having anxiety about it,
Yeah.
but not really.
You feel hot today?
I feel cute.
Yeah, you look
Oh,
amazing.
I feel cute. Thank you. I feel
How could you
cute.
not feel hot today?
I
What are you
don't know.
feeling?
I feel cute. I feel.
Yeah, cutie patootie.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
I'm gonna go. My best friend lives up the block, so we're gonna go get lunch, and then I'm gonna hopefully get my
fun.
car back.
Where are you gonna get lunch?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
that's so
different,
fun.
yeah.
What are you in the mood for?
There's nothing funner than going to lunch and you're not sure yet where.
Yes, what I want. Where
Yeah.
we're going. I want I don't actually know. We were trying to go to El Candor. I was gonna do some Mexican, but
That'd be
Oh,
nice.
man.
What about
They're
Pine
open
and
to four.
Crane?
Oh, that's cute.
So good.
Good.
Wait, you just said something. You're picking up your car.
Yeah, I have to pick up my
Everyone in LA, anytime I see what are you doing, my car, I have to pick up my car. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on with the
car.
cars?
These cars are not.
What's going on with the cars? Okay, the cars should work.
The
This
cars
should
aren't
work,
carring.
right?
Yeah, the cars aren't carring.
They're not- the cars aren't
too.
giving.
Herbie fully loaded.
Cars too. Where we pull it.
I
love
God,
that.
you should unlock the sense memory of when I had the privilege to go on the Cars ride at Disney World.
What was that
You unlocked that
like?
privilege by earlier
You unlocked
mentioning.
that privilege of me. I can't. It's so interesting. It's just when a ride is purely to it's not for a physical thrill. It's just
Yeah.
to experience the world of cars. I was
Yeah.
get me out.
I know. Well, that's my whole thing with
Immediately.
California Adventure is smelling oranges.
I know. I was just trying to be positive. I've really been trying to change
We got in
my
a
whole
huge
life.
fight on the
I got
podcast
that.
about that. We got in a huge fight on the podcast about the ride soaring over California in Disneyland, where you smell real oranges.
What is this?
It's
Exactly. That's not important. I feel hot enough. Today I feel hot because I was telling Brandon before you came in that I drugged myself to sleep.
you drug yourself to sleep.
I slept naturally from probably 11 to 4.
Yeah.
And then I took a Xanax and I slept from 4 to 10.
You're a functioning alcoholic until no one
noticed my new
your
aesthetic. That's a Taylor lyric. It doesn't make
Got
sense.
it. Okay.
I feel comfortable with my Xanax relationship because I've had the same prescription for 7 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it was gonna
You would
hit,
do- yeah.
it would
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. But drugging yourself to sleep is very Fortnite coded.
It's very my year of rest and relaxation.
Oh, yes.
Anyways, let me say this.
I can watch the two of you all day.
No.
all night. It's
Be
everything.
careful what you wish for. We're coming to lunch with you. We're coming home with you.
Yes, please.
I do need to meet your husband and your boyfriend.
Yes, please.
I need
Italian.
carbonara. I need
Yes.
whiskey. I need Esther's coming. We're gonna have a party.
Please.
Are you
okay.
mad at me?
No.
Are you mad at me?
No.
Are you mad at me?
No.
We're not mad
Are
at
you
you.
We're
mad
not
at
mad
me?
at you.
Okay.
No.
This is actually so delightful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming on.
Thank you for
Nice to
having
meet
I
me.
could talk to you for a million years.
I
We
could
haven't
talk
on
to you
Earth.
forever. This
A
is
million.
exciting.
Why do you have the
years.
best vibe? How do you stay so
I
perfect?
know.
Oh,
You are positive.
Yeah, I have really good boundaries,
Yeah.
and I stay in my house a lot.
And you just feel
Do you?
comfortable.
Yeah.
And you're comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, for sure.
You stay in
Yeah.
your house a lot. That's important.
Absolutely.
Because being in New York, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on everyone's here seeing each other. But you're not. You're in your house.
No, I don't have the FOMO anymore. I just stay in my space.
Me too.
I
Yeah.
gotta watch my
That's because you're
shows.
married and have a boyfriend.
That's fair.
Some of us don't have. Some of us don't have either of those
You
things.
cracked the code. You can't have FOMO if you have a husband and a boyfriend.
You really can't.
Thank you so much for listening. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, sure. Messy Mondays.
Messy
You can
Mondays,
find me
babes.
at Branon Kyle Goodman on Instagram and on my Substack.
Live, laugh, love, and what's our new sign off? When a heart breaks, don't break
Break
even.
even.
Thank you so much. And that is our podcast. And we're all going to go to bar class. Bye.
If you're boring as fuck, seek treatment. If you're unlucky in love, seek treatment. If you just can't take a hint, well, seek treatment. With Kat and Pat.
That was a Headgum podcast.